Hi, this is your entertainment ticket. Get us at www.yeticket.com. I'm Al McGee. I'm a critic and I criticize. Well, this movie I'm going to talk about today and criticize is called A Film Unfinished. What is this film about? This film is a film that after World War II was found in the German mountains. And it had no titles, it had no credits, just simply labeled The Ghetto. Now, this is an unfinished silent film, and it was a propaganda film by the Germans. They wanted to show how the Jews was living an idyllic type of lifestyle in Warsaw Ghetto in 1942. Now, you got to realize this ghetto had 440,000 Polish Jews crowded in a 3-mile area. And the Germans told them, hey, you're waiting for a deportation. Well, we know what happened to that, don't we? It also wanted to show with stage scenes how they were really living in luxury. Who's supposed to believe that? Well, think about it. But they also did some contrasting scenes where poor Jewish families living in absolute squalor. And, you know, the slums there was really overcrowded. For example, you think the Germans going to get them running water and toilet facilities? They didn't. They took their feces and their urine, just threw it right out the window like they used to do in old England back in the day. And it's piled up. Not only did they throw feces and garbage and urine, they also threw the dead bodies of their own relatives. You know, and the bodies lay in the street. The people walked over the bodies. And the film also showed dead bodies being bulldozed into mass graves. And also the point of this was show that the Jews were heartless and that they're willing to turn on their own to survive. Isn't it a great propaganda type of film? But this is a fascinating documentary. This was directed by a former television editor, Yo Hersowski, and he exposes the lie that, you know, that's beneath the film and behind the film, and exposes how the film can be manipulated for specific purposes to fool an audience. In the film also talks about some of the filmmakers who were actually there, and also many of the survivors who was actually in that Warsaw Ghetto. And they said they saw some of their relatives and friends, and they knew their names. And many of them disappeared, or they died. They never knew what happened to them. But they know they never saw them again. You know, this is a blatant type of propaganda that the Germans was using against the Jews to try to show people that they were worth killing. A Film Unfinished is a documentary that I highly rate. I give it 5 palm trees. Because you cannot turn your eyes away, even though you will, of the horror of what went on to the Jewish people and what they did to them at that time. What else can I say about this? There are no stars in this film, you know, anything like that. It's not that type of film. It's a documentary just to show you what happened back then in 1942 and what the Germans did. And all I got to say is, let's not repeat this ever again. I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket. Get us at www.yeticket.com. Keep watching us every day and the day after. A Film Unfinished. 5 palm trees.